goes with everybody? It's Friday, February 24th. I'm sure some of you are dealing with the same snowstorm that I am right now. It was supposed to be like a mega storm, and they were right. They were right this time. Some people say even a blind dog finds a bone once in a while, or even a broken clock's right twice a day. We were forecasted for at least 6 to 12, potentially 12 to 18, and the storm shifted to the south at the last minute. So we ended up, I don't know, I think I worked last night, and I think it rolled in around 8 o'clock or so, maybe a little bit before that, and it snowed hard, like 1 to 2 inches an hour hard. It was like wet stuff, and some of it melted right away, I'm sure. But I'm sure there was at least 8 inches on the ground when I got home at 3 o'clock, 3:30 or whenever I got home, and it's still snowing now, and it's about 11 o'clock in the morning. So, plowing the driveway, you can see it's as high as the dirt bucket here. I took a tape measure to a couple areas, but and it was about 11 inches. To our south, they reported 11 inches and 12 inches, but the storm, like I said, hit a little harder to the south like it normally does around here. So I think we ended up with somewhere around there. It's always windy out at our place here, and now it's like slippery on the base layer because everything melted on the bottom when it first hit. But we always get wind out here, and it drifts and whatnot, so that's why it's such a big drift right here. I don't know, I think Minnesota or northern Iowa there, that might have been who got it the worst. I don't know if who else got clobbered. Push this out a second here. It's definitely it's a little powdery. A lot of wet, heavy stuff, but trying to be careful because just the last couple days it's 60 degrees out, and now you can see the gravel, and the gravel's loose, so it's borderline like the first snowfall of the year again. I don't want to put snow in the ditch. Trying to dig out all the buildings first. Maybe you can see that, maybe you can't, the line on my car there, how high some of the drifts that was going through last night. All-wheel drive's an amazing thing. Yeah, I'm trying not to put all the darn gravel in the ditch, because it was beautiful. Well, heck, 2 nights ago, not even 36 hours ago, we had a lightning storm come through and rain, and now here we are with a blizzard. So, it don't quite make sense to me. Got this bucket, I was worried that the skid loader was going to be a little underpowered for it, and when you hit drifts like this, see, that's amazing. I'm just digging into feel myself sliding in the grass on the right side, and there's no traction because it's mush. Had the grass been frozen, I would have pushed right through that, but this, for being like a short wheelbase, smaller machine, I'd consider it a smaller machine for a 10-foot bucket. Very impressed. Very impressed with Bobcat. I think it's supposed to snow most of the day, lightly, like, well, this isn't likely, but it's not as heavy as it was last night. I think it's supposed to wrap up tonight, but city, they didn't come out till 5 in the morning, so I don't even want to know what those roads look like. That's what the state roads look like. Gonna plow out a couple of the neighbors here, I hope. I think I've said it before, the elderly lady over here. This guy plows with a Jeep and snow plow, so I usually hit the end of the road where the plow buries them and just help them out. And sometimes the neighbors that plow with a four-wheeler or a lawnmower, they get stuck or need help when a storm like this comes through, so we'll see if they call. All about helping out. I don't mind. Especially with a 10-foot bucket, it goes fast. Used to take a little bit longer, obviously, with the dirt bucket, but the snow bucket was a good choice. I was looking into snow blowers for a while before I bought this, and they're expensive. But you get in the wet, heavy snow or in the gravels like this, it's like, I don't know. I like the ability to be able to move snow banks and stuff. Sometimes I pick up the dirty snow with gravel in and I move it and dump it onto a gravel pad where it can melt. And you can't do that stuff with a snow blower. And there's just obviously more maintenance, moving parts on a snow blower. Well, and those push boxes are pretty sweet, but those things, I don't know how well they do on gravel. I've heard they do okay, some of the brands, but I don't know. Been real impressed with the snow bucket. I like it a lot. You can see the drifts here that we're leaving, so it's right here is where it drifts the worst. That's all of probably 1.5 feet, 2 feet there. Snow being 60 degrees out, being 60 degrees, I was ready for spring. I knew we were going to get it. We always get a big storm in March, and this one was a little earlier than normal, but we always seem to get a storm about now. Make me feel so bad about going on my trip. I got nervous for a while when it was 65 degrees up here. What's the point of going on vacation somewhere warm? But now I'm feeling pretty good about it. Some guys, you watch them do it and they blast the snow right across the road. Then you leave those ridges and some of them go across them and crash, and it's illegal technically to push snow on the road and blah blah blah. And let's go across here and clean up our mailboxes. These are the problems he runs in with just the regular plow blade. You could have got one of those for the skid loader, but he doesn't push them far enough off, and then they freeze. And yeah, these are kind of froze down because this is where the state's been pouring their stuff all night. No cars coming. like longer videos because I didn't know if people were watching the full videos or if they were like, Deepers, this is boring, you know? Oh, this just froze down. I just wanted to make sure that's what people want, so I will, oh boy, continue on, so. And so I don't have to write it in the comments section. Again, just in case you're new to the channel, this is a 2008 Bobcat S205 with the SJC joysticks. I like the joysticks. I know a lot of guys like foot controls. I love joysticks. We had a cat machine before, and clear. And I love the. I feel more precise and relaxed in a. I can't even turn here. No. There's the gravel shoulder. You get some traction. I feel more precise in a joystick machine than I do in hand and foot. And then I ran the, what do they call it, AGC or ACS, I think it's called. ACS joysticks, where it's like selectable, or no, you can alternate between foot and hand or something, but it's not the same hand joystick controls. It's goofy, I don't know. But I do like the regular joysticks like this here. Just have to scoop this stuff and dump it. I don't like dumping on that side. I would just push it on that side of the driveway, but that's the west side, so it'll all blow right back across the driveway. And once I get the garbage cans out of here, I'll be able to push it a little farther down. I only want to drive in the ditch a couple times because it's, like I said, the frost is out, so I'll sink right in. Normally I would push it down every time, but you don't want to disturb our grass because we do mow with a lawnmower down at this end here. Yeah, hopefully, I'm sure a few other you guys are dealing with the same down in southern Minnesota by like Rochester, Mankato, I think got it. So forget what I want to do better here once I get a little more time to follow all these channels. I know a lot of guys comment on all my videos, a lot of my videos I should say. What's his name? Riding Green does, and then I don't know where he's from, but or she could be. And I know that Anderson Farms guy, he's down in southwest Minnesota, so I'm sure he got slammed. So we're just digging out, and I gotta work tonight, one more night, and then I got days off, so. Alright, yeah, let me know what you guys want to see more of. We're still working on the corn planter. The owner ordered the electric meters, I think, possibly. And probably gotta do some work, a little bit of work to the digger once it warms back up, of course, because now it's gonna be cold. But they are talking mid to high 30s next week, or this coming week already. So it's hopefully a lot of this will melt. But I saw a video on Facebook of a guy already planting soybeans, like a 4.7 maturity or something he called it, down in eastern Illinois. I think he was on Facebook. I seen the video, and that's just wild. He said he did it last year. He planted in March, and they were like 76 bushel beans, and he planted them in March. That's amazing. So he's planting now. Hopefully it turns out for him. That's a heck of a risk if it gets cold again. But his money, his operation, he can do what he wants. I love everybody on the comments that's trying to tell him that, you know, it's a stupid idea. It ain't your money. Let him do it. So I'm gonna keep plowing here, and I'm sure this video is getting a little long here now. So I have a little bit of issues with my camera. Some of the files say it cannot be read because it's a GoPro and that's in Windows 4.